Welcome to part 14 of Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. We just collected all the crystals in Warp Room 4, and now we're going to face the boss here in Warp Room 4.
Hey, look! The orange boy likes to fly!
Time to earn your wings, kid.
So for this boss, we have to fly in the sky. Yeah. We're gonna fly in the sky, so... And I must say, if you ask me, I'd say this is this is the hardest boss out of all of them. For this boss, you really have to hit crunch in a certain place. And yeah, it's gonna be hard to dodge. I think it's gonna be hard to dodge it. Especially if you haven't played this probably less than 3 times or less. It's not going to be easy at all. I mean, yeah. Especially this part right here. Those flames coming from the sky. So, Crunch is going to have 4 abilities. Throwing that spear-powered ball or something. Then, balls are going to come from his head and attack us. Then there's that wide laser or something that he fires from his other hand. And of course, you saw the flames come down from the sky. And yeah, that's not going to be easy at all. You can't see. I can't even determine like where to go. So yeah, I would have to say this would have to be the most difficult boss in the game. And I am not doing so good. He has 2/3 of his health left. I only have 1/2, 50%. Now, at a certain when his health gets to a certain point, I think one of his 4 power-ups will go down, and I am about to die. Yeah, like you'll know when his health gets to a certain point. Then you'll know. I'll show you. And yeah. Whoa! I almost got hit right there. Oh, God. Dang it! I got hit right there. And that was lucky, really. That was more luck than... Okay, that power-up is gone. Yeah, the one where he throws that ball, that's gone. And that power-up where his harmful balls come from his head, that's also gone. See? Now all he has... Once again, I got lucky. I don't know why. See, the other 2 power-ups, if you know what I'm talking about from him, are already gone, and yeah. Now he's got the flames from the sky and that laser. Now, oh, come on! I had it right there. Now I have to start over again. That's just great. And I am not doing so good once again. yeah, you have to really figure it out. And yeah, there was no way I could avoid that. I don't think I had this much health. I don't think I had this much fail since, for this boss that is, since probably the first times I actually had to do this boss. Oh. And why did I do that? Alright, here comes the unlucky part. See? Anyway, well, I got lucky there. Anyway, as far as, well, my PS2 is actually have not been working. Like, my PS2 has been like falling apart in the past maybe 6 months. Like, I mean, it's starting to not read my games that I have. Like it's got to a point where it's can't read some certain games anymore, and I died again. But yeah, like this game is probably one of the only games it can read perfectly. Like, yeah, this game, along with a few others, but not much. Like, I think I had like Spider-Man 2, and I don't think it would, my PS2 wouldn't read that game anymore. And that really sucks. Sometimes I have to even like reset it all the time, like take the CD out and then put it back in again so that way it can read it. But I don't think my PS2 is able to do that. Like, it can't read the game. Now, don't panic if you're saying like, wait, are you saying like this LP can't be continued? No, it will be continued. Like, this is one of the games it can actually read. But yeah. By the way, to spin left and right, you have to press the L2 and R2 buttons on a PlayStation controller, if you don't know. I don't know what power-up he has left, now that I think about it. Okay, he lost the power, the flames on it. And that power-up just went away. So all he has left is his laser in his other hand. That is all he has left. So if I can take that out, he's done. After all, I have 65%. Much better than what I was doing the other 2 times, I think, or was it 3? Either way, I got it this time. And we have the fruit bazooka. To fire a fruit at a target, hold L1 to raise the gun, aim with the directional buttons, then press circle to fire. So yeah, that's the power-up after you take down the 4th boss. Same in Crash 3. You take down the 4th boss and you'll get a fruit bazooka, which is actually really gonna help you, especially with boxes you can't even reach or boxes from a far distance. I think I died 3 times because I have 96 lives now instead of 99. And there is no cutscene after the 4th boss has been defeated. But here is where all the hard levels come into play. I mean, the hard levels started probably in World 4, Workroom 4 I mean, but this workroom, I'd say, are the hardest levels, if not second hardest levels. There's also the 6th workroom, which there's a platform here that you can take. Alright, so our next level is Crash and Burn. Cortex has something to say to us.
Well, here we are again. I wouldn't necessarily call this irony, but don't you find it a little odd that we keep meeting under these same world domination circumstances? Why not just give up? And let me win for once! Don't worry, Dr. Cortex. Now that my elemental powers have reached maximum capacity, this little geek is gonna wish he was never created.
And it looks like... yeah. By the way, Crunch is still under Cortex's... is still working for Cortex, but... he's really a good guy who has been, like, hypnotized. If you haven't noticed it yet. But... actually, yeah. Whatever, I'll show you it in the final episode. Right now... we have Crash and Burn, which is a volcanic level. That's right. We're going to be traveling off up that mountainous volcano, looking for the crystal, and looking for other gems here. Especially, there's a death route in this level. Watch out for the monkeys. Gonna need this for sure. So yeah, this is the fruit bazooka. Hold down the L1. And yeah. Oh! I did not see that. If I can aim at that nitro perfectly. And I shouldn't waste time right here. If I die here, then the death route won't be I won't be able to go through the death route to collect that gem, the colored gem. I believe we have 3 gems. Yeah, we have 3 gems, 3 colored gems, and now the 4th one is in this level. Whoa. Why am I was gonna say, why am I going in circles? And he broke that box. And here is the bonus level of the game. And by the way, I haven't mentioned it at all, but you probably already know that if you die in a bonus level, you won't lose a life. I don't mean the one life that's down there. I mean the 96 lives that I have already. So yeah, that's going to be this is really useful. What do you know? More nitros. Hold on. Whoa. Almost died there. And that's the bonus level. And I'm back up to 99 lives again. And this is one heck of a hot level. And speaking of hot, I'm actually doing this on the... Oh! No! I can't go through the death route now. Whatever, I'll come back for it. Anyway, how did I die there? Anyway, as I was saying, speaking of hot, it's actually going to be very hot tomorrow. I live in the Northeast, and Northeastern United States. Of course, you might be watching from another country, but yeah, it's going to be really hot tomorrow from where I live. Probably going to be like 95 tomorrow, and I think 100 the next day. Why bother getting the nitros? And there is the death route. And we have to avoid this boulder. This part actually reminds me of that the classic Donkey Kong game. Remember, like Donkey Kong's at the top, and he's throwing down barrels, and you have to avoid them. Remember that game? I remember a game like that, and that part right back there with the boulder actually reminded me of that game. Lots of flame, along with lava. Might want to avoid that parrot, as I haven't mentioned it yet, but still. That's all the boxes. Okay. That was 100. There were 138 of them. So next time we'll be doing 2 more levels of this game, which will be the next 2, obviously. But yeah. So I'll see you in the next part when I do Gold Rush.